This is Chewbacca the Pug. Notice that smug face. Sweet, innocent, gray. You can tell that he's relaxing in his comfort mode right now. Sweet, innocent Chewbacca. You can see Chewbacca is a very forward pug, very aggressive, and gets everything he wants. But he's also a very excited pug. Aren't you, Chewy? Chewy, look at that curly tail. Chewy's given me what is classified as the sniff down. That is Chewy's way of finding out if I have been messing with other dogs. Have you been messing with other dogs? I want to know. Chewy wants to know if I've been messing with other dogs. The answer to your question is no, I have not been messing with other dogs. Here we find Chewy with his favorite companion, Sam. Sam is taking it easy right now on his bed. He has not been feeling good today, so he is watching a movie on his private personal DVD player. And the movie he's watching is The Scorpion King. Are you enjoying the movie, Sam? That's Sam's order to cut. You can notice Chewy is a little bit on the heavy-set side. He's been eating very good.
Shut up!
What was that, Chewy? What did you say, Chewy?
Shut up!
Oh.
I'm not fat, I'm big-boned.
One thing he likes to have is his ears scratched on a daily basis. Ugh! Is that the spot, Chewy? I guess it must be. Such a sweet and innocent little pug. Chewy the pug. And now, let's go find Chewy's woman. This is Nellie the pug. As you can see, Nellie is sleeping in our bed once more. Our bed, which is disheveled a little bit from our daily sleeping ritual, is always taken over by this pug. This sweet, innocent little pug named Nellie. As you can see, I have awakened Nellie from her blissful slumber. Nellie, were you sleeping? Oh, she looks like she's shifting. Nellie doesn't like to be put on film, so she's turning around, trying to avoid the camera. Nellie, you must give in to this filming. You're such a sweet, sweet little pug. And she really, really likes her ears scratched. But because her feet hurt, she can't scratch her ears anymore. I'm trying, but I just can't get to them. So we will help her. I think Nellie is grateful that we were able to scratch her ear. So now we leave Nellie to her blissful slumber on our bed. Sweet little Nellie. You'll never find another pug like her. As you can see, Chewbacca has left his lair and is prowling around the house looking for food, comfort, drink, whatever the little pug can find. Now let us go over to his eating bowl. And here we are at Chewbacca's drinking fountain. Notice the luxurious way at which he gets his water every day. And here you will notice Chewy's abundantly filled bowl of food, where Chewy eats his food along with his beautiful wife Nellie on a daily basis. But now let's go to Chewy's favorite place in the whole house. And here it is, Chewy's favorite place in the whole house. If there's one place that Chewy loves in the whole wide world, it's his bed. The comfort and luxury of his bed. At his age, there's nothing better than a nice, warm bed. Isn't that true, Chewy? Would you like a Scooby snack? Would Chewy like a Scooby snack? You want a Scooby snack, Mr. Chewy? I would take that as a yes. And now, we take Chewy in all his glorious splendor to the Scooby snack. As you can see in the cabinet, Chewy's favorite snack in the whole wide world. Scooby snacks. And now I will reach in for one. Is it not a marvelous sight? Chewy thinks so anyway. The wonderful, glorious Scooby snack. It's so delicious and delectable. Chewy must have one. And here he comes now. Do you want this Scooby snack? Chewy, where'd you go? Do you want this Scooby snack? Chewy? I would say that's a yes. But let's find out. Chewy, speak for the Scooby snack. Ooh. I don't mean to tease you. Okay. Do you really want this? Tell me. I guess you did. You want it now or later? You want it now? I guess that's a yes. Without further ado, Chewy the Pug and his Scooby snack. It's just an experience watching him, ladies and gentlemen, devour that Scooby snack with such enthusiasm. He's making mincemeat of that Scooby snack. Gosh, can you think of that as somebody's hand or foot? The sheer terror of being attacked by a pug. The last bit of Scooby snack. Going. Gone. And as you can see now, Chewy wants to go outside after devouring his Scooby snack. This is his usual spot that he poisons him. Okay. I guess he must have eaten that a little too fast. Chewy, why don't you have a seat and let's talk for a minute? Chewy, sit. Sit, Chewy. Would you prefer to go outside? That would be a yes. Oh, so you do choose to sit, Mr. Pug. That's excellent. Let me open the door for you so you can go outside. I will open that door now. I open the door for our young pug. Chewy is now outside, where he likes to spend a lot of his time, although he prefers the indoors. Let us take a look at Chewy romping through the outdoors. And now, Chewy romping through the outdoors with all of his splendor. Notice the prowling nature at which the pug walks about, looking, smelling, sniffing, and in Chewy's case, peeing. We seem to catch Chewy in some of the most awkward moments of his pug life. Now, he senses something. The pug's keen sense of hearing rivals those of the most cunning of dogs. Their sense of smell is powerful, and their urgency to pee even equally powerful. And of course, the pug sneeze. A constant thing in the life of a pug. As you can see, having such a short neck and a smashed in face, it is hard for pugs to breathe, so they have to get the air out somewhere. Chewy carefully investigates the hole to see if he can find his way through. Will he be able to escape, or will he give up? Chewy, that's a no. I would appreciate it if you would not try to escape again, Chewy. I know that you feel like this might be a prison camp, but it really isn't. It's your home. As you can see, Chewy has taken my advice and is now moving off to bigger and better things. Chewy, you certainly do have some kind of a bathroom problem. I think you might need to have that checked. And here's Chewy again. Chewy, come here. Chewy must investigate everything at all times. The grass, the sidewalk, everything. He is a hunter, a warrior. He is a pug. As Chewy is outside romping about, we find his lovely young wife Nellie, where she is usually at, in bed, sleeping. Is that not true, Nellie? Do you not sleep a lot? Look at the look on her face. Is she thinking, I would like to go back to sleep? Or could you please leave me alone? I am very tired. Look at the intent in her eyes. And that sweet, sweet little face. I would say she would like to go to bed. And so we will leave Nellie with that until next time. Good night, Nellie. And now Chewy comes back in from his walk, his daily walk. Chewy must refresh himself. Chewy, partake of some refreshment. Or not. I think Chewy prefers to take it easy on his carpet. This has always been his favorite carpet for eating, sleeping, and just generally hanging around. Somebody is coming. Chewy's heard something. A noise coming from the door. Who could it be? Who is it coming through the door that Chewy hears? Notice his stance, his brow, ready to romp on family member, or could it be a stranger? Someone trying to break in. Let us find out. Welcome home. Mr. Pug has been waiting for you. He's been quite the ham on camera. Can you give Mr. Chewy a pet on?
I thought he was a pug, not a ham. Are you a ham?
You can see Mr. Chewy enjoys a good petting and scratching
Some kisses?
and loving. And he has lots of kisses to give. And he also shakes.
He only shakes when he wants some more petting.
Now we leave Chewy to his life, his love, Nellie, and everything else that makes Chewy the pug that he is. Here we see Nellie chewing on her little chew toy. She really seems to love that chew toy since she's chewing on it all the time. Notice how her little paws are wrapped around it, gripping it, wanting to chew on it. Nellie's very sensitive, not like her male counterpart, Mr. Chewy. Right, Nellie? Are you sensitive? That would be a yes. Now we show Nellie at her favorite place in the whole world, the eating bowl. We will observe her to see if she eats. I don't think she wants to be disturbed. Mr. Chewy, are you relaxing? Are you relaxing, Mr. Chewy? And once again, here lies sweet little Nellie. Such a sweet, little innocent face. She's so sensitive. Nellie, are you a good little girl? Are you a good little girl? Look at that tail. Look at that tail. I see that tail wagging. Mr. Pug, always in the middle of things. Chewy, why did you run off Nellie like that? Chewy, is your tail wagging, Mr. Pug? Curly tail, Chewy, curly tail. Chewy, did you want to go? Chewy? Notice his tail is not exactly like hers. His is a little bit more bigger. But anyway, that's a pug. Pugs have tales to tell, and this is a tale about a couple of pugs. Oh, and here comes Miss Nellie. And this is the story of their life. And now, here we are with the pug cam. This is the pug level pug cam. We're going to get pugs in the face. Oh, it's some horrible breath. There's Mrs. Nellie at the pug cam. Excuse me, Mr. Pugs. Oh. Uh-oh. I thought I was going to get some pug make out there for a second. I would like to make a personal observation about the pug. Pugs are like cats. I mean, look at Nellie here. Just laying down, chilling out. It's like a cat. She's so chilled and relaxed. She's almost got a cat-like expression on her face. Nellie, Are you relaxed? I think if I sit here and stare at her long enough, she'll go to sleep. She will. Because she's so cute and cuddly. But most of all, she's old. And it's the retirement years for Nellie. And Lord knows that she has enough body fat to keep her nice and warm during the cold, long nights. And now, let's see if we can get a word from her husband, Mr. Pug. Chewy? Chewy? I guess I'll have to use those 2 magic words to get him to come. Chewy, do you want a Scooby snack? Bingo! I knew if I called him long enough he would come. Chewy, can you sit for me? Sit. There you go. Did you come in here because you want something? Does Chewy want something? Chewy. Chewy. I hope I haven't offended you, but you look like a pug who really has something on his mind. You're such a ham. Chewy, did you two want something? Maybe? Nellie? Nellie? Did you want something, Nellie? Chewy, I promise you I'll come through with the goods. I really do. See, I told you they're like cats. Chewy's taking it easy. Well, we're coming to the end of our short little documentary on Chewy and Nellie. I certainly hope that you, the audience, have learned something regarding the lifestyle of the infamous pug. 1, they're like cats. 2, they eat a lot. 3, they snurfle a lot. They take some getting used to. They're quite chunky, and if you'll notice, a little gray on the nozzles, gray on the forehead. Notice Nellie's little mark on her forehead. All of them have little individual marks like that. It's kind of a little trademark of the little dogs. Sweet, sweet little pugs. Chewy? Are you a good boy? Is Chewy a good boy?